Hey guys, Eric Beard, the Tool Guy here. Let's see here. Let's not have sleeves get in my way. It's very cold outside right now here in Illinois. That's why I moved my workstation in the garage, but you can still see the outside. Okay, let's remove a couple fasteners here with my fine Multimaster 500, and then we're going to do some demoing with the Cena battery that I got back in the spring. This is the one that adapts with the, it's just a regular, the battery. I don't know what they call it, but, it's the one that you can put multiple adapters on it. And this is the latest impact driver, the PBL ID04. And on Monday, we're going to have another live stream with the DeWalt XR DCF 870 hydraulic versus the Milwaukee M18 fuel Gen 2 Surge after they sit outside for 2 days. I sold my Flex multi-tool, so let's see what people are saying. Hey, how's it going, guys? Yep, Ryobi time. I wish they come out with some new tools, but so far the only thing they come out with lately that I like is their impact driver, second gen, and their hammer drill that I got. Now let's see. See if it'll even grab it. A little bit more. This is a nice, made in Germany. You know, they accept Bosch batteries. Got the little 4 amp on it, 21 7 cell, down 1 cell. Because I sold my Flex. Okay, try a different bit. By the way, this bit is a new Ryobi window bit. Get it at Home Depot. Glad I moved this inside. It's cold enough in this garage. Okay. I need the other one. Okay. Okay. I guess those aren't coming out. Okay, we know that. Okay. Now, well, I guess we'll start demoing the battery here. This is a Senior battery. Seems to drop 1 cell now. I've done some promotion from them. I'm not promoting them anymore, but I still am using their batteries. In fact, they even show me on YouTube and on Facebook, so and a bunch of other guys. But this is the battery that I can take it apart. My dog is barking at now. Okay. Now, it's very cold here. It just comes off this. This is the adapter that goes on to whatever tool you need. So, okay. Let's do this. Let's put this away. Okay. It is very cold. I'm glad I moved my operation into the garage. Okay. Okay. We can start, I guess, running these back in. These are previously drilled holes. Let's see how long this battery lasts. It's about as far as I want to go. Okay. So I do want to eventually cut this wood up. I don't know if these are 21700 cells. Still drop the cell. Okay, let's remove them. Let's just put it back in somewhere else then. It is cold outside. I'm going to put a glove on here. This garage has got to be 20 degrees or less. Okay, let's put this back in again. Let's go for here. Even this glove is cold. Wow. I'm going to wear a warm glove here. That thing is cold. I had it in my garage sitting here all winter. Okay. Wow. Okay. Let's put it back in. Wow. Hot now on my hand. Move this one. See what the battery's at. Wow. I don't know if that even comes across. It's down to 2. Yeah. Well, this is the strongest Ryobi impact drive they've ever made. It's also smaller than a Gen 1. I got previous videos in my collection with the Gen 1 HP, and this one's got more power and it's smaller. Of course, with this battery, it's not that strong. I mean, let's pull this battery off. Let us find the Edge battery, which is their tablet cells. And let us pull this off. Wow. Okay. Okay, I guess we just keep running it for now. Yeah, let's take it off. Okay, let's run some bigger stuff. Okay, we'll run the Edge battery just to show you power difference. It is cold. Okay, let's run these, much bigger. These are all previous holes. I'm not going to sit here and try to drill into this. Let's put it here. Let's remove one. Put the edge 21 tabless cells down to 2. Okay. Now, let's put the Senior battery on. It's a 4 amp hour. Yeah, this is the 4 amp hour. Okay, the power difference. There's also a big price difference. This battery and an adapter plate for whatever power tools that they carry. I mean, whatever adapter plates that they have for their batteries is less than half the price of this. Okay, now let's put it in. Back to 3 cells on the edge. Let's remove. I really need to get the 8 amp hour so I can run this adapter plate. Let's see what the battery's at. Still down the cells. Let's change this out. I don't want to snap another one of these. Let us. Nope, not that. Nope. I got to come up with a 5/8. Let me get a 5/8. Okay. Oh, let me get the 5/8 in. First time I've done a live stream in over a month. Let's put it here. Here. Warming my fingers up. A little warm. On the 2 cells still. Okay, let's ante it up to some bigger stuff. What's the edge at? Still dropped 1 cell. Okay. Yep. Let's run the other Ryobi window. Let's try the Senior battery out again on something a little bit thicker. See what it reads. One cell's flashing. Oh, back to 2. Okay. I don't think this is 21,700 cells. Somebody else can do the internet thing, but I know they're 8 amp hours of 21,700 cells. I might end up getting the 8 amp hour one. I've already got the plate. I've already got the plate for the Bosch too. Okay. Let's try one more. And then we'll run to the edge battery. That's too easy. Right here. Went back to 2. Now it's down to 1. Let's try to move both of these. That's hot. I'm cold, but I'm not that cold that I got to pick that up. That's what the battery reads. Okay, it's flashing. No. Still down to 1. Starting to warm up a little bit. This was probably 6 months ago. I toasted one of these batteries. You can look at my video collection. And I burned up one of these, the 8 amp hour for the Milwaukee. I put it on my super whole hog drill for drilling into studs. And the battery caught on fire almost. Okay. Let's try this. Let's just pull this off. Let's put the edge back on. Okay. I am going to wear a glove. Put it right here. These are all pre-drilled holes. I'm not going to sit and try. Okay. Turns out I got 3 of these. Cool. I'm going to need 3 of them. Now, let's see how fast this can do it. Might be something in there. Never mind, I already tried to do that one. Let's see if it can do it. Not bad. It went down to 2 cells. Now let's remove these. Pretty warm. definitely feel that too. Yeah, it's a little warm. Down the 2 cells for the edge. Yep. Okay. Let's see what we got left on the seiner. Still down to 1. Let's see if we can squeeze 2 more out of this. At least 2 more. Okay. Nope. She ain't doing it. No. I think this battery is dead. Tool is pretty warm. Let's see if it's in shutdown mode. Yeah. She's in shutdown mode. Yep, she overheated. Let me go and get my temperature gauge to see how hot she got. She overheated. This battery finally shut down. It won't do anything. And the edge battery, let's see here. There she goes. Down to 1 cell. Let's see if the Zener battery came back. No, it's totally dead. And this battery here, if I'm right, I think you're supposed to charge it by plugging it into, those little plugs. So it's toast. It is dead. Wow. Okay. This thing went into safe mode. I never had a Ryobi go into safe mode before. Yep. It's pretty cold outside too. Let me go get my temperature gauge. And I'll bring this battery back in. Let me go this way. Brother. Okay, I'm coming. Now, I proved to everybody how cold it is outside here. Let's just look at the temperature here. $16 on the wall. Okay, let's see how hot this tool is. Now, $126, $127, $100, $103 for the socket, 120. She's pretty warm, and it's in the teens outside, so it's pretty cold out here. Okay, let's do this for a little bit longer. Let's just use the edge battery. It's the first time I put this thing in safe mode. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty hot. Okay. Okay. Let's switch that out. Let us go back to running these in. And got this at Menards. Anybody knows what Menards is if you live in the US or Canada? This is a one piece. It's 5/8. It's only like $5. I haven't broke one in a while. This is my last one. They used to return them. Just keep the receipt, keep the package. I'll probably end up snapping this one sooner or later. Let's do this for about another, see how long I've been on here. Let's see who was on here. Okay. 34 minutes. Let's make it about another 10 minutes maybe. Or what I could do, well, let me see. I got to see how quick I can set this up. Yeah, let's keep going with this. I'll be doing my next live stream on Monday with the Milwaukee Surge Gen 2 against the DeWalt XR DCF 870. And that'll be in the garage. Once they stay sitting outside for about 48 hours, they'll be pretty cold. They're hydraulic. I've never seen anybody test them after they've been sitting outside for a few days and try to test them, because it's going to be just as cold Monday, and see which one acts better in the cold weather out of the hydraulics. Okay. Let us put it here. This is definitely a torture test of this tool. Switch this out. Now, let's see. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to these. Let's try to put a hole in it. That's as far down as I want to go. Okay, let's put a hole in it. One more. Then we'll remove them. We'll test the temperature on this thing. Let's just remove it. Just do it this way. Now we'll check the temperature. Now the edge battery's down to 1 cell. That's it. 1 cell it's down to. So that's taking a toll on it too. Don't forget this is only 4 amp hours, but it's 21,700 tabless cells. They really need to make an 8 amp hour tabless battery. Okay. Let's see what the temperature on this is. Okay. I can barely touch it. Barely. Oh, wow, is this hot? 145 degrees almost. $128. Battery's at 47. Wow. This is the hottest I've ever gotten a tool. Well, it's cold outside. Look at the temperature. The wall, 16 degrees. That's how cold it is. It's very cold outside. That's why I moved my operation into the garage. It might be cold, but at least I don't have the wind on me. And this is pretty hot. And the battery's still down to 1 cell. So, yeah. I'll show you what I mean about for Monday. I don't know whoever's going to tune back into it, but here we go. There they are. Both hydraulics. Let them sit outside for 2 days. 2 days outside, and we'll see how they act up. I'm sure the cold weather is going to affect them too. So, okay, guys. It's pretty cold out here. I'll be going back live probably around noon on Monday. And the other window, well, that window, well, so you can see the fastener, how far down it is. So, like I say, it's pretty cold out here. In fact, let me show you how cold these tools are. About 14 degrees, these tools are. So they're pretty cold. I figured about 2 days sitting outside. We'll see which one's going to warm up quicker. But I'm going to use a different piece of wood. I'm not going to use that thing. We'll see which one can be better in the cold weather. I'm pretty sure neither one are going to act right, but we'll see. No one's actually ever tried a test outside in the really cold weather. Eric the Bearded Tool Guy signing off.